3 videos, 3 days. Oh my gosh, we are all the way back. Let's go. Today we are talking about my favorite army after the update. Well, to be honest, it's my favorite army no matter what. But today I'm going to tell you how we can do it, show you some war attacks, show you a live attack. The army is going to be in the description. Let's quickly go over the army before I show you some replays. It is a Sui hero dive into a Super Hog attack. Super Hog Raiders! I am using the Super, what's this guy even called? Super Yeti here. He's going to be extinct tomorrow, so don't worry about him. I just want to play with him just before he gets nerfed and taken out of the game. But traditionally, you are going to use 2 Yetis and like a Valk in the clan castle. But here it is. I'll briefly look over the hero equipment, just so you get a little semblance here. And I will talk you through the entire attack strategy once we get there. Again, these Electro Boots are not quite max. Tough luck for me. But let's go into the first replay here. This is my war attack yesterday, a qualifier against a Town Hall 16 for the next CWL season. I'm going to shrink myself, put myself here in the corner, and let's watch this bad boy. So pretty much we are wanting to set up funneling here on the top side. We have a couple funneling troops. We have baby dragons for funneling, and we have Yetis. As you can see on this top side, pretty much my entire goal is to get the king, queen, and all of our Sui troops into the core. The Sui troops that we're using for this push is an Ice Hound, and an Electro Titan just to take all those skeleton traps down, and a couple druids to help get further into the base. As you can see, this was already not perfect. Queen is walking off to the side. I do bring 2 wall breakers where you can help funnel, but to keep the queen alive, we are going to place a druid to keep her down. Right once we get into the core, we will pop the king's ability. That will open up the entire part of the base. And whichever way our queen walks, normally she's going to be in the center of the base. That will determine what side we start our hogs from. So I'm going to place all of our hogs down, our warden, our royal champion, and I always like using a early warden ability just because it gives me a little bit more flexibility on the back side of the attack. Then we have a ton of rages, a ton of freezes, a ton of heals to use on the back side. And the thing I love about the Super Hogs with Town Hall 17, well, there's no poison, right? So we are able to take down the entire base or the entire core without really having to worry about popping that warden ability right over the top because that's no longer a factor. And as you can see, the king took out that entire side. The whole Sui took out this side, and the Hog Riders are able to stay up through the back side. Was it the cleanest attack ever? No, but look at how much firepower we still have up. We still have the Royal Champion ability. I just popped the Queen ability. We have an invisibility that I am able to swag here. We have a poison that I am able to swag as well. Probably should have used on those ice golems. I'm a little bit out of practice. Haven't played Clash in a little bit. That probably could have helped. But as you can see, with the new troop capacity, these Super Hogs are sorry for the pun, are super good. Well, they got a buff as well, right? After the latest update. Pretty solid first attack. I am going to scroll down because it's a qualifier. Yeah, I went down. I had to attack a bottom base here. Yeah, we do qualifiers to see who our best 15 attackers are for CWL, just to create the best fairness for everyone. So this is not the most maxed out base, but we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to create Yeti funnel. We're going to create baby dragon funnels. Again, before the base, make sure to check to see where those air defense ranges go, just so you can know where you're going to place down those baby dragons so they get a little bit of value. As you can see, this time we are able to get our king, queen, and everything into the core of the base. We have a headhunter to help deal with these pesky heroes, and then we're just going to keep scattering in these druids to help us get a little bit deeper into the base. As you can see, we have a lot of firepower here. The queen is able to mess with the minion prince there. King deals with our hero. We have all the heroes down. The log launcher is going to take care of that center inferno, which is a lot of times an issue. And as you can see, what way did our king and queen walk? Well, it walked this way. That means we're going to place all of our hog riders down on this side. Are we going to pop a early warden ability? We really should have already placed it, but we place it just in time to save us through this giant bomb barrage. As you can see, there was 4 giant bombs right there. and we have all of our troops still up. This is probably where I should have procced my Archer Queen ability, just because that would have popped out 3 healers that could have been used for those super Hog Riders. But as you can see, Town Hall goes down. Again, don't have to worry about using that Eternal Tome over the top there. We have every single hero ability still up, and there is only 25% of the base left. This is going to be absolutely smashed, even if the Hog Riders do die. I'm really not that worried. We have a lot of cleanup traditionally with the Hog Riders. I have a couple minions just for sprinkle cleanup, but as you can see, we have the Queen still up, we have the Warden, we have the Royal Champion. It is absolute domination. Let me 4 times this real quick. And I think now it is time for a live attack. That is full HP heroes there at the end. Let's go. All right, this base is going to do nicely. It looks pretty maxed out to me. It's kind of hard to see just with all the darker background of Town Hall 17 with this scenery. But once again, we are going to check out the air defenses. We're going to see where we can maybe create some funneling with our baby dragons. Looks like I can place a baby dragon here, Yeti, Yeti. Let's go off of that. So baby dragon here, Yeti, Yeti. And we're gonna start out the rest of the Sui portion. Hopefully the funneling is decent enough. It looks fine to me. Again, pardon me as I'm looking around. My face cam is right in the way of the camera. And we are going to use an earthquake spell here. Let's place a druid. One more time, I'm gonna sit up and look kind of crazy here. That is crazy that the king is going on the outside. I hate that for us, but I feel like we should still be good here. I'm going to do a early rage real quick. Again, this was down. I'd probably pop a freeze real quick right here. Again, the king is going to go on this far side. I'm going to see if I can save the queen a little bit. We're going to use the invis real quick. And then now we are going to pop down everything else on the far side. Let's see if we can keep this king alive. Before we pop this, king is staying alive. That is going to be very helpful for us. We're going to pop the warden ability just to make sure he does stay alive on the backside. Again, queen, Sui portion is going to take out the town hall. Early warden ability was utilized, so now we can use all these heals, rages, and freezes for the back end of the base. What are we really worried about? Splash defenses. So that's going to be our scatter shots. That's going to be our... we don't really worry about wizard towers. We're going to worry about giant bombs like that right there. And then finally, we are going to worry about those infernos. Multi-infernos specifically. This is going to be absolutely overkill. We were able to... Oh, that's a lot of giant bombs. But again, the nice thing about the Super Hogs after the update, they got a lot more HP with the new level. But same thing, Super Hogs have 3 lives. So sweet overall. This is kind of the final defense I'm kind of worried about. We just need to keep this Royal Champion up, and then we are A-okay. We're going to freeze right here just for the heck of it. And look, as you can see, we just have a little bit of cleanup troops for the backside. We still have our king ability. I'm going to slap it down now. Hit that soccer ball. Clean up the rest of the base there. And we can pretty much swag our Royal Champion ability there as well. Again, because it's on the PC, it is a little bit clunky, but it is still a pretty dominant 3-star there. I would give it a try for yourself, guys. I love the Super Hogs. Always have, always will. So happy they got an upgrade. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. The no training time update is coming tomorrow. Clash is so back. Let's go. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.